Hello and welcome to the CPU tutorial on coding for Java in Eclipse. Today we will be going over arrays. Arrays are variables that can hold vast amounts of data, and instead of putting one variable for one value, arrays can hold many values and are thus efficient in Java. So how can we produce these arrays? First, we need to figure out what type of array we're dealing with, the data type that we're dealing with. For the purposes of this tutorial, I'm going to use the integer array, since it is the easiest array and it is a set data type in Java. And you cannot use two different data types in Java. For instance, you can't use a float and a string. That wouldn't make sense, and it would cause errors within Eclipse. So we declare our integer array by saying int, and I'm going to call the array number. And this is normally how you would declare an integer, with int number and then 3, and then that's how you declare an integer. But instead of putting int number equals 3, we would put brackets after after number, int number bracket signs, to designate that it is an array rather than a set number. So we state int number with the brackets is equal to new int, and this state in the brackets. This states that new is a new integer array and new int is new integer array, and inside these two brackets we place the amount of numbers we want the array to hold. So for the purposes of this presentation, I will choose 3, and don't forget your semicolon. This will hold 3 different values inside the array. So how do we declare these array values? So it's simple. We just state number. We put number in brackets is equal to a set number. But when you start an array, it goes from 0 onwards, since that is the initial point. So numbers array value 0 is going to be equal to 1. Array value 2 is going to be equal to 2. And array value 3 is going to be equal to 3. So how can we declare these array values? It's pretty simple. We just output them onto the console. So system.out.println, and it autofilled for me, .println, and then we put the array value in brackets. So I'm going to output number 0, and then I'm going to copy and paste for efficiency purposes, and I'm going to put in the array value 1, 2, and 3. So 0, 1, and 2. And don't forget your semicolons. Keep track of your semicolons. So when we run the program, it should state the numbers 1, 2, and 3, which are the array values 0, 1, and 2, which are the first, second, and third array variables. And this has been the tutorial on how to make arrays in Java.